Scottsdale, how you guys? Enjoying the show so far? Sorry to disappoint you, big, fat, white man. Yeah, I'm glad to be here too. I've been unemployed 7 months. I'm just glad to be anywhere that requires me to wear long pants. Too much time on my hands. Thinking about getting old. You guys know what the really good part about getting old is? Somebody throw me a fucking bone here. I'm dying. I need to know. I need something to look forward to. So far, I ain't seen shit. I guess it isn't all bad, though. I mean, a lot of old people deal with it very well. For example, my in-laws buying a house. They'll be closing this week. They're 70. 30-year mortgage. Second most optimistic people in the world. The most optimistic person is a fucking banker. I'm thinking Bill's mortgage company doesn't have access to all the normal actuarial tables and the like. I was thinking that if you came to me at 70 wanting to borrow money for 30 years, I'd require one thing. A note from your mother, hand-delivered by your mother. The funny part is, they could do it. She's still alive. 95, living on her own. Wonderful. The good part for me so far is grandkids. If you don't have them, look forward to them and pray for boys. My granddaughters own me. I think they're 3 and 8 months, and they own me. They control me. It's like I'm their bitch. They look up at me and say, "Papa, it really doesn't matter what they say next. I'm doing it." Rob the fucking bank, Papa. I want a car. And I love them. Boys are easier to ignore. That's the reason you should pray. Girls, I got a feeling it'll be bad news for me. Lost my train of thought here. There are problems with getting old, and don't worry about trying to figure out what they are, because the pharmaceutical companies and all the marketing companies are working on that for us. They'll let us know. The new one they've been advertising and pushing for men is low T. Low testosterone. That's what Viagra is for. Speaking of Viagra, if you don't need it, my suggestion is don't fucking take it. I tried that. Primarily, I've always liked recreational drugs. And I gave up a lot of them to hold a job. My one experience with that, though, I can tell you, is 2 hours later, my wife was long gone. My dog was under the bed whining. My cat was hanging from the ceiling. And all of these years later, my neighbors still won't look me in the eye. Anyhow, low T makes me feel good. Finally, a disease I'm ahead of. I see a naturopathic physician, witch doctor. You give this guy, tell him your symptoms, he leaves the room, and this is like just grinding and shredding. He comes out with what looks like a half pound of cocaine. I've only seen a half pound of cocaine once, and 10 minutes later it was 7 grams. So it was a very brief experience. Oh, I tell you, the tea thing has worked out great for me because I'm like 74 years old. My man boobs are gone, no floppy arms, sex drive of a 19-year-old. Want it every 3 minutes. Now there's a company over in Tempe advertising, men come in, ladies drag your man in. When they leave, we promise you, they'll be good for at least 45 minutes to an hour in the sack. My first question is, why? You do it 3 times really good. On the other hand, I'm sure if you went over what you're going to find out, guys, is that it's basically 2 Viagra, a B12 injection, and some Vicodin. The Vicodin is simple. If you're old enough to be considering this, your back's going to be gone. It ain't making it 45 minutes. Oh, we gotta talk about Mr. Carradine briefly. My hero died, if you remember, in Bangkok recently. For me, what was a very confusing and inspirational death. It was inspirational because he died with a noose around his nuts and his neck, whacking off at 72. Good Lord, that's inspirational. I'm confused because I've been to Bangkok. If you're Bangkok and you got $11, you don't have to do anything for yourself. It can be done for you. I will tell you guys, my solution to aging is I lie about my age, and I lie to you. Most people will say they're 10 years younger. Not me. I had 10 years to it. I tell people I'm really 54, they go, oh, I'm so sorry. I tell them you're 74. Damn, you're in great shape. Fantastic. Guys, that is my time. I've gotten the light, and they've been told to go towards the light. You guys have a great night.